Welcome back to Morning Break. Do you think anybody's going to be watching some football this afternoon?
Maybe a little.
There are a few games on, a few football games on, and fans across the country will be watching those bowl games today. Now, while most people will be watching the players in some games, a Union County company will be watching what's under their feet. This Made in the Carolinas segment takes us to Carolina Green. A beautiful fall Saturday, and the Tar Heels are grinding it out on the gridiron. What most don't know, that grass beneath the players' feet was grown in Union County.
Once it's laid down, it can be played on immediately.
Carolina had a conundrum this year. Losing its practice field, the team was forced to both practice and play in the confines of Kenan Stadium. Before each game this season, they had to replace some or all of the grass on the field in less than 24 hours. That's right, 24 hours.
From 7 to midnight, we cut up the old sod, and then we started laying the new grass. We laid the last piece of new sod around 9 o'clock on Friday morning.
Credit that timely turnaround to Carolina Green.
Pretty solid.
That's a weighty piece of grass.
Pretty substantial.
And their patented Game on Grass, which consistently makes the play of the game.
Same day, next day, it's ready for immediate play.
Game on Grass has caught the attention of NFL and college teams all over the country, from the Miami Dolphins most recently to the Baltimore Ravens. They even used a refrigerated truck to keep the grass warm enough for the frozen ground in Kansas City. It doesn't happen overnight. Bermuda sod is transferred from the company's farm in South Carolina, then laid out to grow again on huge plastic sheets.
And then we add sand over the top of that in the form of a top dressing until we get it to the desired thickness that we're shooting for, which is usually about 1 3/4 inch in total thickness.
Ready for harvest, this machine rolls up the turf in 40-foot lengths. That beep lets the crew know it's time to cut the roll, then wrap it and get it ready to load onto a truck, and then start the process again. Game on Grass weighs 17 pounds per square foot, nearly 2,000 pounds per roll.
And you're laying it in a grid that's really strong. It doesn't shear out, and that's where the durability comes in.
As tough as the teams on the field, and all from a farm in Union County.
It's quite fulfilling to see, turn on the television and see your grass anywhere from Florida to Kansas City, and know that you've been a part of growing it and getting it there in good condition and seeing it perform.
Pretty incredible. Really
That's
pretty
up
incredible.
the road in Union County.
Yeah.
That they're providing grass to all these stadiums across the country.
Yeah, and if you're watching some of the games today, especially the one down in Miami, that is Game on Grass, grown right here in Union County, North Carolina. And they grow it on that plastic so it doesn't grow into the turf, so they can easily roll it up. Now, once they roll it out at a stadium, it will take seed and it'll grip into the ground, and they're left with a beautiful game-playing surface there. But you saw what they did at Carolina. You know, in a one-night process, they rip up the old and put down a brand new field, and it's ready to play.
And did I hear that right? 17 pounds per square foot?
17 pounds per square foot. And we grabbed one of those pieces of grass, and you could try to tear it.
And you can't rip it.
And you can't rip it. It's just impossible to rip.
Goodness.
Wow.
That is pretty amazing. Yeah.
They must have a lot of space out there to grow all of that.
Acres and acres and acres.
Of land, yeah.
And more and more all the time, because as they become more popular and more well-known, more professional and college franchises are turning to them and saying, we need a Game on Grass, and we need it now.
Yeah, because if it works for College X down the road, word of mouth is going to definitely spread. So good for them. That's a neat story, Chris. Really neat.
Very cool.